It's one little button that says unfollow. Bye.
Right. You are very outspoken about toxic beauty ideals and about this concept. You have this hashtag sexy has no expiration date. And it's crazy because I can't imagine anybody having an issue with how you look in swimwear or in lingerie, but apparently there are some like really angry Instagram critics.
It's not the men that are the worst critics, it's the women, which is really interesting. There's a few guys here and there that are like, ew, gross. I was like, fine, don't unfollow me. It's so easy. It's one little button that says unfollow. Bye.
You have asked to see this content.
Yeah, exactly. But what was disheartening to me really is sometimes the female reaction of all the women my age going, don't, you're desperate, you're hungry, well, why don't you just retire and take care of your children and your household, and God sees everyone, why don't you just let God watch you? I'm like, that's the part
that's more disappointing to me. I mean, or would be more disappointing to me is like, why are you hating on one of your own? Like,
yeah, why are you hating on one of your own that's trying to get you more visibility?
I've noticed a positive shift in how like beauty brands and designers sort of showcase older women, either on their runways and campaigns, particularly beauty campaigns. And I know this is such a big part of your platform. Do you think we've made strides?
I think we've made enormous strides in accepting all different sorts of beauty. I think size and color and all of these things that used to be so uniform, it's really, really going in a positive direction. And I have to say, I think MJ Day from Sports Illustrated has had an incredible effect on, expanding the beauty of women that are different sizes by putting them up front and going, this is sexy. And then people go, oh, hell yeah, this is really sexy. So kudos to that. But ageism, that's kind of like the last frontier. It's again, that one seems to be less on the forefront because I guess maybe there was so much work to do that, and maybe one figures, hey, you guys have had your day, so just sit in the corner for a while. We don't need you. Let all the young ones go first, and then it'll be your turn, maybe, or not. Who cares? You've had your turn. So there's still a sort of a dismissal of age, and yes, there has been inroads made, and sure, there are designers that are using some older women. I would say more mature women, but again, it's almost like a it's the cherry on the sundae. It's always like, look, I've used an old lady.
Right. Check that off the list.
Mae Musk. See, right. She's older. Yeah. That's one. Right. There's a lot more of us than one.
Right.
And we don't all fall into the category of, and again, this is my other hashtag, which I really like, is between J-Lo and Betty White. J-Lo, 50, looks 35. Amazing, sexy, gorgeous. And then Betty White, the patrician, white-haired, adorable, still kind of slightly flirtatious and sometimes vulgar older woman that still has a sense of humor. But okay, great. So you're visible when you're those two. But what about if you're in the middle of that, which I consider myself being? That's the invisible sector. It's like all of us that don't either measure up to looking much younger than our age, or we're not quite at the age yet where we're celebrated as adorable.
In a time where filters have kind of gone crazy, like everybody is slapping filters on and editing their photos and occasionally getting blowback for it. Why did you feel compelled to take a stand and get so candid with your profile?
Again, lucky accident. I tell you, my life is full of them, because when I came to Instagram, I had no idea about filters. I didn't know that you could filter yourself. Had I known, I probably would have filtered myself, and I would have been like, whoa, look at how great I look. But I just had no clue. So I was just like, oh, well, I'll just, this is what I look like, so this is what I'm going to post. And then I realized that people really responded. I mean, the stuff is nuts. It's kind of an art form in itself, really. But oh my God, the damage it's doing is unbelievable, because and I have, look, I have 5 step grandkids. I have goddaughters, I have nieces, all these like young girls that look to those pictures and don't necessarily know that that it's not real. You already feel a little alienated half the time, and all of the and angsty and all of that, and this is certainly not helping. I mean, you know, that filter now where you can actually refilter your body. It's like while it's moving. I mean, holy cow.